Hi there everyone. Today I'm going to be making a review for Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory 2, also known as New Game Dimensional Neptune V2. So let's get started, shall we? Obviously it's playing the opening right now, which is very good opening and stuff. But yes, I just went and skipped it. Let's load up our game. As you can see, right here I've started New Game Plus, which is awesome. And I'm working on getting the true ending, so yeah, that'll be something. But as you can see, I'm fully stocked, as it were. So while we're here on the map, let's review the map system. The map system is kind of Record of Garza kind of mixed with their old system. You have to click where you're going, but as you walk along the path, you find monsters and other events. You know, like in Record of a Garza store. But yeah. The show, I guess we'll just go ahead and go into the dungeon here and show you what it's like. Obviously, the graphics are way better than they were on Neptunia Rebirth 2, on Neptunia Rebirth 3, and on all the other previous games. And you say Uzume and all of her sexiness. Oh my gosh, I just love Uzume so much. She's just the best CPU ever, and she's the Sega Dreamcast CPU, which was the best system ever invented. So yeah, graphics are way better. The maps look amazing. So let's just I don't think I can have. Yeah, I don't have any quests because it's beginning of the game. Beginning of the game didn't have no quest. But let's take care of these monsters. It kind of reminds me of the first game a little bit because it's got the you can stop and mid-attack if you've already killed it type thing. Which is pretty cool. I mean, because it's something it's also good because, like, if you want to use HDD in this one, you have to use your EXE drive gauge. So if you want to charge that up when without having to attack another enemy, to make it just to where everybody can go HDD faster, you can keep attacking the dead body and your EXE gauge will still fill up. See? So, yeah, you can use that to your advantage. Plus, this game isn't like super easy like Neptunia Rebirth were. The first Neptunia Rebirth was actually a little bit challenging, just a little bit, but it was still pretty freaking easy. Compared to like MK2, and compared to this game, MK2, I mean, this game is hard. And they've really done a good job optimizing the PS4 on this one, I would say. Oh, it's that same spot though. Because the graphics and the enemies are both just spectacular. And one of the things that makes this game a little harder is there are enemies all over the place, constant, up in your face, and there's a lot of times where you have to leave and you still have to fight monsters on your way back to the city to heal. And you kind of have to like skip monsters, get back to where you were at, and then try to fight your way back, or you'll just spend like all your time stuck on these endless monsters that you don't have enough strength to beat. And then if you do beat them, sometimes you don't have any health left enough to be able to defeat the boss, so you gotta take that whole map exiting strategy to a whole new level. So yeah. And as you can see, I'm just blowing these enemies away with this DLC here and stuff. So, and obviously because my levels are so high, and these were meant for, you know, very start of the game. But this game has different arcs and everything, which I like. So it's, yeah, it's a lot of fun, for sure. Oh yeah. And that reminds me, I forgot to last night, but I'm going to equip this Neptune with this, no, not that one, but the CMDR, because unfortunately one of the things it does to you after New Game Plus is it gives you everybody, but it, certain fights in the story you have to use the characters it tells you you have to use, and then the fourth slot usually is whoever. So yeah, that's interesting. But man, my Lily rank is it's just like going through the air right now. Yeah, very fun, very interesting game for sure. Sorry if you guys are having to hear echo, but I have to be able to hear the game too. And it's just playing through my TV, it's not playing through my speakers because that would kill my ears. So, yeah. Everybody's Lily rank is just skyrocketing right now. I just think it's just so amazing. Nipgear getting those creepy messages on her end gear there. She's gotta go save him! She's gotta save him! Oh, we got plenty of health, we're fine. Let's just go. I could have got the true ending the first time I played through the game because I had my shares up to 50% and everything, but I didn't do this one quest, and that's what screwed me over. So I did the normal ending first time. If I get a chance, I'll show you guys the next forms and stuff like that, but I doubt I'll get Let's kill him. Yeah. As you can see, plenty of monsters can spawn in the battles. Way more than before. On previous games. So. Alright, cool. Perfect. You guys can watch Noir transform. The transformation scenes are just to die for. They're really splendid. Really thought of, I guess I could say. That was a new record on damage. Wow. That doesn't happen too often. Nah. Fighting some more monsters, as you can see. The story on here is actually pretty darn good. I know I just skipped back through a whole bunch of it, but it's a really good story, and yeah, I highly recommend it. So yeah. I know this ain't much of a review, it's more of just regular gameplay video, but I'm talking about what you need to know here. So, oh yeah, check her out. Oh yeah. Isn't she just so cool? She I think, like, she reminds me of the first game. No. So what she reminds me of. And she's got a rack, actually, instead of regular Neptune. Which I like. Oh yeah, and then obviously, if you attack one-on-one enemy, your EXE goes a lot faster up. So yeah, it's a really good game though. I just really wish you could see, and yes, the Mr. Bad's monsters are in this game, but Mr. Bad sadly has nothing to do with this game. So, and no, none of the Plidia or nobody like that's in this game actually. But you'll if you actually play the game, you'll understand why it's Victory 2, because it still has a lot of the things that Victory had. It has a system that's kind of like the Scout system and things like that, even though I never really used it because I really didn't have a use for it. Things like that. They still talk about what you did after each chapter. They just don't like get all critical with you about it, I guess you would say. Critical, but I'm totally like lost too. I think this is the next floor. Yeah. But oh, one thing you didn't know about this game. Early on, like, all your movesets will hurt enemies, but when you get to a certain part in the game, closer to the end, you'll have trouble hurting some enemies. That's because those enemies have to be attacked with elemental damage, and it tends to mostly be robots. Which is kind of weird, I know, but it's just the case. It just tends to usually be robots. But yeah, I mean, you guys, obviously, from watching this video, are getting a general gameplay, feel for it, know what I'm saying? And it's a very good game with a cutesy story, and